What's behind door number 3? Darkness. Uh-oh. I just hope I don't have to go all the way up here. It's really weird. What do we find here? What do we find? What do we find? Get shot. Ooh! Okay, problem solved. Yeah, poly whatever is actually kind of cool and all, but maybe I do need this thing instead. Oh, can't see any. Like, why aren't I doing any damage? Good. Save? No, can't save. Not yet. But the shotty is a good idea. The shotty is with anti-synthetic rounds, I believe. Which one was anti-human? I think it was the assault rifle. An elevator. Nice. Oh wait. What does this one say?
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before.
Oh.
Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Okay, so there's a way forward and then there's a way around. Does this one damage us? No. It's a complete barrier. So what we have, yeah, what we have to do is like deactivate the whole thing. Maybe this is a way out. Let's get down here. Just play some elevator music, that would be nice. Okay, those are strange pods. If these are Prothean ruins, then what is this? Medical stuff, yes. Oh, and they are fighting. Okay. If you are sniping, then the chances for you to hit are better.
Protheans sure build things homey.
What's so special about the tower? Whoa. Reminds me of the cube. Or the house in the woods. Definitely not the best. Okay, so now we have to jump around destroyed environment. Good.
Hello?
Oh.
Could somebody help me?
Oh, hello there.
Please?
Maybe? What are you doing here?
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Well, yeah, we hear you. Dr. Tassoni, I presume.
Liara Tassoni, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
All right, done and done. So, but first some questions.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Right.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Right. Now, stay calm. What can we do?
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Right. A Krogan. As if a Krogan is that big of a problem.
Let's get moving.
I got my own Krogan with me. Oh, look at... wait. Mining laser controls. Oh. Looks like I have to snipe again. I have to do a westline. Does it? Does it work? Does it work? Does it work? Maybe. How many times do I have to hit this dude in the head? There you go. You know, I can see this one. Let's see. I can't get there. You go. Maybe there's a mod that fixes the whole reaction kind of thing. Because you do something and the character just completely freezes up. I never, ever experienced something like that before. I don't know. Either this or I forgot that this exists in Mass Effect. Or at least in the first installment, because it was a little janky. It all gets much better in the second and third installment. But the first one was more like an experiment, if anything. Okay, mining laser, enter the code. Area not clear of enemies. What kind of code do I actually have to enter that thing? And, don't I usually have, like, combat scanners or something? Ah, there. Okay. So... I can just rush on forward. There. And... oh, come on. There you go. Melee damage. Yay. Okay. So, what do we have here? I said something about a Krogan being with the... yes. Is that Krogan here? What do we have? Oh. Good stuff, I hope. And tungsten, incendiary, sweet. And in here, some weapons. Oh yeah, a hammer and a rail extension and a storm. Wait a minute, storm is new. I never heard the name storm before. Storm as a kind of weapon. Is it any good though? Kinetic stabilizer, sure. But storm. That's tsunami? Storm. Okay, that's okay. We got like firestorm and we got storm. Let's just test out storm. Yes. Alright, it's this one. It's actually pretty quick. Kinda like it. So, but what was the one that was slightly better than that? Was it the firestorm or the scimitar? Like firestorm was even quicker. But I think it was the scimitar that was like a nice mix between all of them. Oh, that is slow as molasses. Okay. What about the tornado? Ah, yeah, that was just the one thing. Okay, we're gonna keep the tornado just in case. So... what's so special about that one? So we have to enter the code in that device. Oh no. Okay. Up. Right. Down. Okay. Down, left, down. Down, left, left. Down, left, right. Right. Down, left, right, up. Up. Down, left, right, up, left. Down, left, right, up, left. And again, down, left, right, up, left. So, Simon Says, almost. Good. So this one gets us into the bunker, and for some reason there's no force field down here. Why? Questions upon questions. And no saving happening. Prothean elevator. Weird. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Let's just look around real quick before we do anything. This stuff looks weird. So...
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Well, there isn't. I made my own way. Superior firepower, yes.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
That big red button that says self-destruct.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Okay, we do need an escape plan.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
So... looks like we have to fight our way through here. That elevator is suspiciously well defended. Oh.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
Okay, there's ruins coming down. Oh. Okay. No, we are here to ask questions. What do you want?
There a reason you're in my way?
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
But I'm not giving up, sure. You want to fight now? Really?
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for a life and death struggle. Kill them. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that one gets overheated. And, probably a warp. And an overload. Right. Then we can do a neural shock against it and a sabotage. Good. Then I'm going to throw him away. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, let's get the barrier going. And the big guy is dead. The abilities very strategically, it's very good. You don't have to spam your attacks. goodness I didn't have to go through the tunnel myself.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Yes, that's it. It eases the tension, yes.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Okay, so you're ready?
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
And what did you learn?
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Okay, so, how do you know that?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Okay, again, cycle. When does it start? When does it end? What is it?
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Well, we do have a hunch, right?
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
A beacon.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
Okay, you can still help us though.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture. but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Welcome aboard.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Yeah, we'll talk later.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Not yet.
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, sir.
Alright, we got an awful lot of codex entries. So, what do we got this time? Extinct races. The cipher? No. Prothean Beacon downloaded its knowledge into Lieutenant Commander Shepard on Eden Prime, causing confusion, streams, and visions. While the imagery is becoming clearer with time, the meaning of the beacon communication remains elusive. It has been suggested that Prothean data recording is highly dependent on a certain point of view. What Carl Jung described as the collective unconscious, the cipher needed to comprehend the images implanted in Shepard's mind, is the cultural knowledge of the Prothean, the archetypes, biological instincts, and common experiences, universal to the race. Since the Protheans have been dead for millennia, it may be impossible to acquire this cipher. Alright, and non-council races? Armatures. Armatures are quadrupled all-terrain heavy weapon platforms, akin to the armored fighting vehicles of other races. Geth being synthetic intelligences, armatures are not crude vehicles, but intelligent entities capable of independent decision-making and learning and shooting. Armatures are equipped with heavy kinetic barriers. The main cannon mounted on the articulated head turret appears to be a highly efficient, convenient mass accelerator. It is capable of firing an anti-personnel, which we experienced, and tank modes. Some armatures carry drones into battle, presumably for reconnaissance purposes. Others have a swarm of insect-sized repair microbots. That might be also why we couldn't kill it. The Hopper, the most annoying one. The Geth, models collectively dubbed Hoppers by Alliance forces, are electronic warfare platforms. They can project electromagnetic radiation across a broad spectrum as an offensive weapon. They can also perform cyber warfare attacks against the onboard computers of body armor, hardsuits, and weapons, adversely affecting their performance. The structure of Hoppers consists of an advanced and highly elastic artificial muscle material. This allows the Hopper to compress its entire body for powerful leaps. Hoppers also have thousands of molecular scale barbs on the surface of their hands and feet, which are used to cling to walls and ceilings. Hoppers are very difficult targets, leaping from one surface to another in rapid succession. The Quarians have no record of any Geth model similar to Hoppers. This new morphotype must have been developed over the last 300 years by the Geth themselves. This is troubling proof that the Geth are continuing to move forward towards technological singularity. Experts in synthetic life are intrigued that Hoppers appear to be even more organic than the baseline Geth. The identified subtypes of Hopper have been codenamed Sapper, Stalker, and Ghost. Yeah, they definitely don't look like the robotic Geth, but this one is really more evolved. Very interesting. So, anything in the main stuff? Nope. The journal. Okay, we got Liara. Valuable materials. Look at this. Gas is 7 out of 6. Huh. So you can actually scan more than the required amount, which is very nice. So we don't have to fear on missing out stuff, at least when it comes to material things. Very interesting indeed. And the squad. Yeah, it says squad, but I only have the one character to that I can change because I'm my own squad. Anyway, let's get 1 point in charm. That's the first and best thing that we need. And then I need like neural shock and yeah, what else could I go for? I mean, I could go for throw so that I could get better stats. Okay, so wait a minute. 2% more credits, 5% more. 2 or 5%, it's basically nothing. Right, what do we do? This first aid, recharge time 20 seconds, 1 and 40. 20 seconds, 1 and 100. Accuracy costs the same all the time. The recharge time is always also the same. I mean, I'm gonna go for the slightly better version over here. I mean, I could also use stasis in order to take one enemy out of... Squad members will not use stasis unless... what if I use it against slightly larger enemies? Like the quadruped. Any enemy that cannot be taken out immediately makes the target unable to... Let's get stasis then. Just to test it out. Then this one would deal more damage. Reduce the recharge time of first aid by so and so much. And this one... Now I'm gonna go for throw instead. Alright. So, anything in the inventory? Decent amount. I mean, I did clear out an awful lot. Got rid of tons of ammunition, bonuses, and whatnot. So I should be okay. Right. Now, before we continue and maybe talk to the team again, let's end this episode. It was a long one. Maybe 2 or whatever. Like and subscribe, of course, as usual. Ta-ta!